Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're not crafting, we're going to be having a little bit of a craft outlet haul. I have my box here sitting next to me, and also I'm going to show you what the decorations are that I have out for fall around my house. And you'll see I'm a minimalist when it comes to decorating, because don't forget, I have to find a place to store all these, and I live in a manufactured home, and I have pretty good storage, and I store a lot of stuff. But I have an abundance of Christmas decorations, so when it gets to be fall decorations, I have to be a little bit more conservative. I'm going to show you the inside of the house today. I cannot show you the front door. Well, I can show you, but Bob is cleaning his shed, and much of the stuff is all in about and around the driveway right now. Somehow, every time he cleans it, I never seem to see a lot of stuff thrown away. It gets rearranged, I guess. But anyway, he'll get it done. But not right now because he's playing golf. So we're going to take a little tour around the guest bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, and the family room, and see what we have for decorations. But before we do that, I want to insert just a couple of pictures right here, and I'll do a little voiceover to explain what you're seeing. This past weekend, I put all of the wreaths that I had hanging up, with the exception of just a couple, out in the yard. About 25 wreaths, I believe, 25 or 27. And you'll see the sign coming up, and it says free, and I all got rid of all but two. So that's what I did last weekend with all those wreaths. So that was quite an experience. That was 25 wreaths, I believe. And I had just two that didn't go, and both of those I can utilize. One I will use for my back door at Christmas time, and the other one I'm actually taking apart and I'm going to reuse the frame. So that worked out well, and because I did that, you know what that means? I can make more now. I have places to put them. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I'm going to take you on this tour, and then we'll come back here and we'll see what's in the craft outlet box. So hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay, we have a little bit of something fallish in the bathroom, the guest bathroom. Here's our sunflower that we made. Looks just perfect up here for the orange fall colors. And actually, my bathroom is pretty fall colored normally. And then we have this pretty candle in the corner with a beautiful funky bow. So it doesn't take much to dress up the room and give it a little flair for fall. Next stop, kitchen. Okay, let's step into the kitchen. We have a wreath up here on the wall that I made last year. And we'll pan down here to our table with the scarecrow. Excuse the noise in the background, the dishwasher is running. And he's lit up, and he shows up very nice at nighttime. And then in the back we have the three-tiered tray, and scarecrows and our little wreaths we put on the china cabinet. And if you look in the china cabinet, you'll see the pumpkins. Okay, we'll pan around to the other side. And here's our lantern. And I didn't open it up to turn it on right now because it's on a timer. And if I open it, then I'll have to retime it. But it looks really pretty, and we have a runner. And in the back we have our sunflower garland and a little tray over there by the diffuser. Very minimal, but just enough to say hello fall. And it is almost autumn. All right, I'm going into the living room next. Okay, moving on into the living room from the kitchen. Here's the kitchen. Not too much in here. As I've mentioned before, I'm not an overboard decorator. That looks nice and cozy for fall, doesn't it? But let me tell you, it'll be shut off very quickly. Although there's no heat coming out right now. Alright, on this table over here, we just have a little floral display and a pumpkin. And that floral display is made, I think, all from Dollar Tree items. I made it last year. The lighting in here is not the greatest. I have a lot of lights on, but it is still kind of hard to see. There's a big shutter. I will show you over here. Here's the lantern that we made. Looks really nice there. There's a big shutter outside the window, you can see it probably, and it blocks a lot of the light, but it also blocks the afternoon sun. So, and then on this side we have that Halloween book. And a candle coming around. Up on the wall here is the wreath that has been there, and I'm leaving it there till I put up the Christmas wreath because it basically is fall colors with the burgundies and so on. So I'm just going to leave that here. And then down on the coffee table we have a candle ring that was made with Dollar Tree mesh last year, and I also made the table runner. So really that's about it for the living room. I'm going to move out to the family room, and we'll get rid of the elephant in the room right off the bat, in case you want to see what an 85-inch TV looks like. And there's no copyright there because that's me. Wow. So we're going to start over here at the door. And this is the wreath we made this year. I think that's my favorite wreath that I've made so far this year. It's so pretty with the colors, and I love the poof wreath with the ruffle. It makes a very big and puffy wreath that has a dramatic statement. On this table over here we have a floral arrangement and a pumpkin with an owl. And I've had that floral arrangement for a couple of years now. And then we have our burgundy couch. So this room is burgundy. And then the table with another candle ring. And the real showpiece in this room is the baker's rack. So let's start up at the top. And on the top we have a gather sign and a little swag and an owl. And my lighthouses stay on here until Christmas time, and then this is covered with Santa Clauses. And if we move down, there's that sign that we put together. And the rag swag I think I got at Michael's last year. And some more pumpkins and owls. And then on the bottom level, here's the pumpkins we painted. And that cute little truck is from Dollar General, I believe, last year. I keep my cardinals on the table even though they're a Christmas decoration. I just think they're so pretty. So there you go. That's the living room and the family room for welcoming fall. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes with the Craft Outlet haul. Hang in there. Okay, here we are back again. Now I'm going to see what's in the box. This room that I'm sitting in the living room now, and if you remember from the tour, it is blue, primarily blue, has a blue patterned rug, and the couch is blue. And so I need to make a Christmas wreath. I mentioned that other one is going to stay up here on the wall next to me until I put a Christmas wreath up. So this room is decorated for Christmas, including the tree, in blues and silvers, and some creams, but primarily blue and silver. So I picked up some items in order to make a Christmas wreath. And the first one is this silver wreath form. And I love these wreath forms. And I will get you the numbers here if anybody's interested. It is XX749526. XX749526. So in order to go on that, I got some silver mesh, and it's a silver dark with a stripe in it. See if you can see the light. It's not that great, as I mentioned. And it has little lines of white, like snowballs. That's going to be very, very pretty. And that is called the snowball mesh. And that is item number XB1013-16. And that is 21-inch snowball mesh. So along with the snowball mesh that will make my poops, I have this blue and silver mesh to make my ruffles. So I think they will make a really pretty wreath. And my theme for this wreath in this room is going to be nutcracker. So I've got to pick up a nutcracker. And the last time I was in Hobby Lobby, they had a whole wall full of them, or shelf area full of them. So I need to get back and pick one out to put on this wreath. So that's a wreath that we'll be making up before too long. Now I also picked up a couple of more Christmas frames. I picked up a green one. Okay. And I picked up, oops, sorry, I knocked it over. A red one. And I also picked up a brown one. And you know, you use brown for Christmas too if you're doing something like gingerbread men or that kind of thing. So those are the wreath forms I got, 4 of them. I'm really happy about that because I love to use those wreath forms. It really does make a big difference in the wreath. Now I did get this ombre metallic mesh that I will use on one of them. I'm not sure yet what I'm using where, but that is pretty. and that is order number XB993-15. And isn't that pretty? XB, as in Bob, 993-15. I also picked up this red and white, red and green stripes. And that is going to go with, I believe, this plain green. And will go on the green form. And this one here is called Tinsel Mesh. And it is item number RY860193. And then this is just the plain green mesh, Deco Poly Mesh. And this is RE100106. And then I got one more mesh. And that is, you can't go to Christmas without having some red mesh. And so this is that same Deco mesh as the green, and it's RE100124. So I might use the ruffles with the red on the red frame, or with the green on the green frame. I believe I have some other mesh downstairs from last year that's like a snowball mesh, and I'm going to see which one I can use of that I have down there, and I will use the other for the other color. So the only other thing I got was a sunflower center. These were hard to come by for the longest time. They were out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. And a lot of them still are. Now this one, as you can see, has a little dip in the middle. It really looks like a sunflower with seeds, doesn't it? And I want to make a fused petal wreath. I think I have all the supplies I need, and if I do, we're going to be doing that shortly. So I don't know if I'll use this for the middle of that, or if I will use something a little bit more blingy. But this one is item number MG102. MG102. So that's my craft outlet haul. It wasn't horribly big. You have to be conservative with your cash, you know. So that's what I have done. We've got enough here to make, at least 2, if not 3 wreaths. And so we'll be busy, getting busy with those. And I also want to do, like I said, the petal wreath. And I think I'm going to put a little blingy center in that one for a change. So I will be back on Friday. We will be working on some kind of wreath, and I'm not sure which one it will be yet. It will depend on what I find for supplies. I think I've got everything I need for all of these except for the nutcracker. But I also want to look for some signs, and I may have to make a couple of signs. I do have a snowman sign downstairs, and I do have a Merry Christmas sign. So we'll see. Maybe I can use what I have. And we'll be back and work on a Christmas wreath, I expect. If not the petal wreath, it'll be a Christmas wreath. So I'll see you again Friday. Thanks for stopping by today. And if you enjoyed this little tour and haul, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If this is your first time here, I do so appreciate you stopping by. And if you'd like to come back and see it, I'm out playing 3 times a week, Monday, Friday, and Sunday. And so if you'd like to come by and see me anytime I come out, just hit that subscribe button and the bell. And pretty soon I'm going to learn how to put that on the screen here. I haven't got that yet, but I'm going to do it. And if you're one of my regular subscribers, God bless, and I'm so happy to have you come by. I so appreciate all of you. I want you to make sure that we all say a prayer for those who are being affected by, oh my goodness, who is this? Sally, I think is her name. There's 7, this morning there were 7 things in the Gulf and in the Atlantic for the hurricane season, waves and depressions and blobs, and it was just a mess. It really is. So I won't be too sad to see this hurricane season go away. So anyway, prayers for those being affected by Sally. Stay safe. Remember, hide from the wind, but run from the water. That's the biggest fear of any storm, is the storm surge. So I'll see you all on Friday. Until then, stay safe, be kind, keep your distance, play by the rules, wear your mask, and everybody play nice now. Love you. Bye-bye.